Hey guys, get you to the show in a second, but first, how would you like to win this? A signed Liverpool home shirt. It's signed by Ibrox. To get your hands on this, very, very simple. Just make sure you're subscribed to us here on YouTube. We are on the road to 500,000 subscribers. We're very nearly there. Help us get there by subscribing right now. Just click the button below this video. Once you've done that, and once we get to the 500,000 subs, we'll do a draw, and one of you guys will win this amazing prize, like I say, signed by Big Ibu himself. Right, let's get on with the show.
Hello everyone, welcome to Redmen TV. It is the starting 11 prediction show. It's Rangers, it's Liverpool, it's the Champions League, and it is at Ibrox. And I'm here to predict Liverpool's starting 11 for this one. And as you can probably tell by my demeanour, I'm not in the best of moods with Liverpool Football Club at the moment. Finding it really difficult. I'm not quite ready for Liverpool to be shit again, and that might be exactly where we are at the moment. So yeah, I'm going to try and pick a starting 11 for this game. I don't like the side that I've picked. You'll hate the side that I think Jurgen Klopp is going to pick for this game. I've got the lads on the board right now. I may as well get rid of Trent Alexander-Arnold. I may as well get rid of Robertson because I don't think he's going to be ready just yet. I'm going to get rid of Naby Keita. I'm going to get rid of, who else have we got here? Oxlade-Chamberlain, he's going to go. Let me see. Arthur, yeah, he might never play for us ever. They're probably about the players. Diaz, where's Diaz? There he is. He's going. That's probably the players. If there's any more, I'll find them as we go along. So I'm going to start, first of all, with the goalkeeper. So I'm going to move Alisson Becker into net. And I'm going to move Kelleher and Adrian over here. And we'll see how many subs we've got. I'll take Davies and put him down there. So the back four kind of picks itself at the moment, I think. With Kostas Tsimikas playing left back. Let's go Trent Alexander, Joe Gomez. God, see, I'm so used to saying Trent Alexander-Arnold. And then we've got a choice between Van Dijk, Matip and Ibu Konate. I'm going to move Nat Phillips over there for now. I think we're probably looking at a Konate, either Virgil van Dijk or Joel Matip partnership. If we were playing well, I'd probably say Konate moves to there and Joel Matip comes in. But because we're not playing particularly well, I think Matip might sit out, and we hope to try and get some kind of form from Virgil van Dijk. As far as defensive midfielders go, we've got Fabinho, we've got Thiago, we've now got Jordan Henderson, and we've got James Milner. I'm going to move Kurt Jones over here now, and Stephen Bajcetic as well. I'm going to move Calvin Ramsey up there because he might make the bench. I'm going to move these lads out the way a little bit so I can have a little play around. Now, I think ultimately it's so tough now because you've got to decide on the formation. So you're either going 2 midfielders or 3 midfielders. Now, with Diaz being out, my thought process is this. You've got 4 lads to fill 4 spots if you're playing the 4 up front. You've got Jota, you've got Nunes, you've got Firmino, you've got Mo Salah. They have to play almost every single week. Is Harvey Elliott really a right winger or a left winger for us? I'm not sure. I like them in the 8, to be honest. Carvalho could probably play left-hand side if you wanted. It's probably more likely that it's somebody like a Diogo Jota. But do we have the midfielders to play a 3-man midfield every week? Because it's probably these 4. Maybe Kurt Jones comes back into it. I'm going to stick with the 2-man midfield for now. And this is where you're really going to despise me. I can't even say it. I'm just going to leave the lads on the board and let you tell me in the comments why this is a bad idea. But that's absolutely fine. I'm going to go Firmino. I'm going to go Jota takes Diaz on the left-hand side. I'm going to take Salah on that right-hand side. And I'm going to play Nunes up front there. And that leaves us, funnily enough, with 1 shy. I think that's one shy, isn't it? Oh no, that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We're one player shy. We're one player shy of a 23-man squad there as well. So pick one of the young lads to get in there. This is not a side that I thought I'd want Liverpool to... This is definitely not a side that I wanted Liverpool to be playing in a Champions League game. Obviously, Rangers as well, it could be tough. Robertson... Where's Kurt Jones? Is Kurt Jones on the bench? Kurt Jones on the bench. Robertson's not too far away, but we know the other lads are really sort of out of it. Is it going to be more like that? Man, it's tough, isn't it? Are you better doing something like James Milner over there and Harvey Elliott, who's not played loads of footy? You're probably better doing something like that, aren't you? But where does Salah get any rest? Like, he's not in good form. But who are you bringing in? Are you playing Elliott over there for him? And then who are you bringing into the middle of the park? Jota, I mean, it's between Firmino and Núñez in this regard, isn't it? That midfield might work better. Surely we're not going to play two in midfield against Manchester City. Like Thiago and Jordan Henderson, the way that we played against Arsenal, I can't see it. I might have to change to the three-man midfield, to be honest with you. And I don't like the form that Fabinho's been in at the moment. I don't think he's been very good this season. I think James Milner probably does come in. We've lost a little bit of creativity at right back with Trent Alexander-Arnold, so it makes a little bit of sense to put Harvey Elliott on that right-hand side. I'm liking where I'm going here. So I'm going to settle actually on Jurgen's going to put a three-man midfield in and then take your pick. Obviously, Bobby Firmino only came on in the game the other day. So does Núñez start or does Bobby start? Maybe Bobby starts this one and you unleash Núñez against Manchester City in the striker-off, of which I don't think Núñez is going to win that over the course of a season. Okay, I think that might be my starting 11 prediction. Yeah, I think I'm comfortable with that is what Jurgen is going to do. I would not do that at all. Let me have a look at some comments. Niha Patel says, Alisson, Gomez, Konate, Van Dijk, Chimikas, Thiago, Fabinho, Jones, Salah, Núñez, Firmino. Calvin Ramsey has to start if he's fit. I don't care. It's against Scottish opposition that he's familiar with. Might as well give him game time as we aren't winning anything this season anyway, says the red guy. 4-3-3 attack with Bobby at central attacking midfielder. Hazzy IQ says, I want to see Ramsey play at right back, please, if he performs good. We might see Trent in midfield. Let's have a look at that then. Where is he? Calvin Ramsey. I just don't think that he's going to start Ramsey without playing him for a few minutes, first and foremost. Obviously, he's been out for quite some time now. And Jurgen does tend to like to bring lads on with 20 minutes, maybe 30 minutes left of a game before he then plays them for maybe 60 or 70 minutes in the game before. I might be wrong on that one, which is why I think I'm going to go with Joe Gomez. But I would like to see him myself. And you are right about the opposition. If there's a game to do it, it actually probably was the Anfield leg of this. Rest Van Dijk Sunday, so our Anfield record remains intact. Oh God, that's what it's come to, hasn't it? Let me go down a little bit further. Avikar Super Sad says, we saw this coming. FSG has set us back a few years with their lack of investment. Simon Cook, Chris, are you really sticking the boot in? Carvalho for Jota, give Jota a rest for the City game, says Owen Parker. J Extra says Thiago starts instead of Milner. I would much prefer to see Thiago start. I don't think Thiago defensively was very good against Arsenal at the weekend. You've got to sort of play the two games in one, haven't you? You know, when you think of the starting 11. Like for me, Thiago and Jordan Henderson, that second half were absolutely off it. Like, you know, the midfield of Arsenal, of which they did really well first half, bar a couple of minutes at either end of the half, of course. They played well within that sort of time frame. But the second half, man, they were non-existent for me. The midfield was completely overridden. They had energy, they had dynamism, they had hunger, and our midfield looked old, and it looked slow, and it looked tired, and it looked like it didn't give a damn, which is why I think that Thiago and Jordan Henderson need a rest. Because they do care. Because they've shown that they care over the course of the last few years and stuff. So I'm going to stick with James Milner starting in this one. Ross Hart says, newsflash, Arsenal is very good. Christopher Campbell says, Curtis Jones is the underrated player, but he's still injured, give him time. I think he maybe was the closest of all the players. On October the 7th, Jürgen said, Curtis was in training on the 6th. It looked good, but that's the first session. He's the closest. Then it's Robbo, then it's Ox, and then it's Keita. So that's why I've gone with him on the bench. J. Agner 77, Joe Gomez, player of the month, incoming. Jota will step up as well. And we need him to, obviously, with not having Diaz on that left-hand side. And does the Diaz injury mean that we can't play the 4-2-4? I mean, the way that it's been playing, Chimikas has been a little bit higher than Trent the last couple of games anyway. And obviously this has been sort of rotating over there. And in that regard, it kind of suits the Joe Gomez role. And it, you know, but if we're moving back to the 4-3-3, are we going to start asking Joe Gomez to bomb forwards? Which, to be fair, I don't think he's particularly bad at or anything. I can't see that there's any other way that we can do this, though, unless you just go, do you know what, fuck it, let's just fucking go out there and let's see what Carvalho and Elliott can do in this game. We do need to win the game, of course, but we've seen that Rangers aren't that good. Like, it's going to be a much tougher place to go to, Ibrox. Like, it really will be. They're going to be up for it. The atmosphere is going to be absolutely incredible. The Rangers fans brought it to Anfield. They're going to give it even harder up there. So maybe we just go, do you know what? We need to get something going in an attacking sense. Maybe we just get Carvalho and Elliott in at the same time. Hope that Fabinho can keep the door shut at the back, which he was able to, obviously, last season, season before. But this season, he hasn't looked like he's able to keep the back door shut at all, even when it's closed and it's locked. And he's still opening it for people and just letting them in. So, yeah. And then the front three, I mean, look, I've been quite... There's been something that I really liked seeing about Núñez, and it's getting into that sort of right channel, isn't it? You know, he's working the goalkeeper, and he needs time, and he is going to, I think, at some point come good. I do think he's going to be the divisive player. I think some people are going to like him and some people are going to hate him. I don't think he links the play particularly well at the moment, but there's something there, and there's something that you can maybe hang your hat on for the future, and with improvements and good coaching and all that type of stuff. Right now, Bobby is the main man, and maybe we need Bobby more for Manchester City on Sunday than we do for Rangers, and maybe we need Núñez more for Manchester City because it's a player that they've not really come up against, obviously, apart from the Community Shield and stuff like that. So, it's really tough being a Liverpool fan at the moment. I hope Liverpool beat Rangers and get a good result against City. Let's go forward. The cops, as Mina do. I hope we do that as well. I just don't feel very confident that we're going to get a result against Manchester City. I really don't. Right now, we're playing like shit, and Manchester City are very much not playing like shit. Arthur's out injured for the next 3 months. Yeah, we've seen that already. Spirit, thank you so much for the comment. He looks good out there, Gomez. Maybe we should play defenders in defence, said Ross Hart. I think Bobby was the player of the month. He had 6 goals in the Premier League to catch up with Erling Haaland. Yeah, he's probably not going to catch him, though, unfortunately for us. Just want to win, says Kim. You'll never walk alone. Indeed. Oh dear. Spirit, Firmino in midfield, right behind Núñez, Carvalho and Elliott on either side. Firmino in midfield, right behind Núñez, Carvalho and Elliott on either side, and therefore I'm going to assume here that we're going to the 4-2-4. Let's say that Thiago plays on that left-hand side. If this lad had pace and Mo Salah was at Mo Salah, I'd have him on that right wing. But right now, I like him in the 8. Carvalho's a different thing altogether. Maybe he can play that left-hand side, but then you're going to put him in instead of Diogo Jota? Probably not. But again, maybe it's just time to... What are we playing for? Are we playing to just win the Champions League and the Cups this season? Are we playing to get into top 4? Are we better using this time to develop players? I don't know, but it feels like we're not playing for the league. We're miles away from the Cup starting anyway. We're in the Champions League. We need to get this win. I think we need to hope that Napoli beat Ajax again, to be honest with you. That puts us in a strong position, because if we came up against Ajax and Napoli in a couple of weeks and play the way that we're playing at the moment, we're going to get humped. We're going to get absolutely battered again by them. So we need to get the win against them, which is again why I think he's going to probably go for a bit more of a tried and tested. Although I kind of do like the idea of Fabinho, Carvalho and Elliott, if, as I mentioned before, Fabinho can keep the back door shut, which I'm not sure at the moment he's actually able to do. And then where's Mo? Where's Mo? Here you go, Mo. Get in there. Right. I've came in here doing this video and I was thinking I was going to go with a Fabinho and Milner midfield. So I'm glad I've managed to talk myself out of that with your help in the comments. So that's at least something. We've got an extra body in midfield for when Rangers eventually and probably really do get through the middle of us again. It's been a real tough time to be a Liverpool fan at the moment, hasn't it? And I'm probably not helping because I'm in a really bad mood with them naughty boys, each and every one of you. You're ruining very good weekends that I'm having at the moment and you're making my fucking mood miserable. Please change that tomorrow night, and for the love of God, don't get absolutely battered by Manchester City at Anfield, because I can't take it. I can't take any more of it. It's fucking shit. You're fucking shit and you don't know what you're doing. And right now, I really need Liverpool players to turn into the Liverpool players that they were just a few short months ago. Like, I'd really love everyone just go back to the form of like April. It's not that long ago. If you could just remember how good you were at football in April and how good you still could be, I'd really, really appreciate it. Love, Chris, age 39 3/4 in Liverpool. That is the Starting 11 predictions show, and I will see you all soon. Ta-ra.
Hey guys, hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, please do drop a like on it and give us a subscription to this YouTube channel as well. If you want even more Liverpool content in your lives, either in podcast or video form, check out redmenplus.com, our subscription service. It's absolutely brilliant and you will love it.